Say you have a job that fluctuates between 30 to 35 hours a week. One day, you decide you don't want to work that particular week. But even though your hours match a full-time employee's, most of the time, you're on a part-time contract because that's how the majority of employers do things these days. So there is no sick pay, no vacation pay, and no benefit you can apply to your days off. As a result of taking that week off, the next week, there's, you guessed it, no pay. You realize this, so you don't take that week off you want and need so badly. Instead, you keep on working your impromptu vacation, a distant future fantasy somewhere up there with winning the lottery. That's the reality of making money for the majority of people today. But what if you wrote a book and it was a bestseller? It kept bringing you in profits daily, even while you took that week off and went up to the mountains to recharge your creative batteries. That might work if your royalties or recurring sales were high enough. That's actually one example of residual reoccurring income. And residual reoccurring income is exactly how rich people like Stephen King stay rich. Keep it simple. But let's stay firmly rooted in reality here. Most people don't write a book, and even if they do, it likely won't hit the bestseller lists without serious promotion, a best-selling spot on Amazon, and lots of affiliates. However, not everyone can write books. There's another method almost anyone can use, and that is creating reoccurring income through membership sites and/or subscriptions, and ensuring that you set them up to be the sort of sites that virtually run themselves. Don't let the words membership sites scare you. There are a few key secrets to making it simple. If you put the tips contained in this guide into practice, you may find yourself reaping reoccurring income much faster and more easily than you ever dreamed possible. In this guide, we're going to turn these tips, strategies, and secrets into a solid plan you can put into action for any type of reoccurring income program, going through all the necessary steps while still keeping it, you guessed it, as simple as possible. First, let's take a look at different models of recurring income. Not every type suits every person, and it's important to pick one that resonates with you. There are a few basic models you can mix and match. Only you will be able to decide which one is the best model for your reoccurring income business. 1. Subscription newsletter. This is the easiest model to set in place. It's also the hardest model to guarantee success with unless you are already a celebrity expert in your niche. You have skills no one else does and everyone wants. They really want to learn about what you're offering. There is limited competition. How it works. People pay you a monthly fee to receive your super high-value newsletter imparting priceless, specialized information they can't easily research themselves on the net. You can set whatever production interval you like, ideally based on what you think your customers would prefer. Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, etc. 2. Subscription blog. This is another simple option, similar to the subscription newsletter. It can take more work than a monthly newsletter, especially if you commit to daily content, but this can be written in advance and pre-scheduled for daily release. How it works. People pay you a monthly fee to receive access to your super high-value blog, imparting priceless, specialized information they can't easily research themselves on the net. Very often this is set up as a how-to model, either with daily or weekly lessons or with 1 month's content released every month. It is a perfect vehicle for walking people through how to set up systems with many steps and levels. 3. Niche membership site. This provides evergreen content available to paying members, with new material added on occasion. A forum is a vital part of this type of membership, with members able to ask each other questions, share ideas and solutions, and building a community. How it works. This model often works best as a tiered model, with everyone allowed in at the most basic level for free. A limited amount of resources is available at this level, with your specialty high-value resources reserved for the next tier, the actual paying members. The forum can either be free or part of your paid tier. This is a good model to use when you dominate a niche and already have subscribers, or it can find a celebrity JV, joint venture partner, who will lend your membership site authority and help you promote it. 4. Forum-only site. Running a niche forum as a standalone recurring income site is a good model to follow when a niche has a large, active community in need of feedback, assistance, resources, and instruction. The secret to creating a popular, thriving forum lies in the tools and resources you place at your members' fingertips. It doesn't matter what tool or resource you provide, its sole purpose should be to help them master that niche quicker and more effectively than those who don't join. If the forum is free, higher-end resources or tools can be kept for your next tier, paying members. You can set up a PLR membership site. Sells complete but editable private label rights material that members can and must adapt and customize for their own product and put their own name on. Can include single product package with supporting graphic and content, sales letter, graphics, emails, articles, mini freebie report. Multiple content item package on one topic, articles or reports only, no promotional material. Single content items on one topic that you can purchase by the piece, reports, ebooks, videos, articles, blog posts. With the single product package, the main product is usually one of the following: 20-plus page report, ebook, high-quality video or video series, course with 3 lessons or more that can be released daily, weekly, monthly. Master resale rights site. Similar to a PLR club, but sells finished content that members cannot put their own name on or edit. Comes with graphics and a sales letter. This format allows you to sell content covering a wide variety of subjects in just about any niche you can imagine. The key to success will be in creating clear categories on subjects people crave. It's a good option if you are not focusing on one particular niche, other than master resales. Tiered programs. It doesn't matter what type of membership or subscription site you decide on, you can tier your site to make maximum dollars and please the maximum number of members. You've seen tiered models. They often follow this type of structure. Silver. Basic membership, often free on sign-up. Gold. Extra resources not available to the Silver group, very limited one-on-one access to the site owner, e.g. one direct email question per week. Platinum. Elite group with unlimited access to site owner, other perks not available to Gold or Silver group. It doesn't have to be Silver, Gold, Platinum, of course. Some people make Bronze their free level, others add Diamond for high-level elite memberships, others come up with more creative tier names geared for their niche's unique jargon. Payment models. You will also need to decide which payment models work best for you and for your subscribers. With most membership site systems, which we'll cover in Section 3, you'll be able to choose from multiple payment options. Understanding your customer, however, is the real key to making these options work their strongest magic. Tailor your payments to her paying preferences as well as to her budget, and you're more likely to attract paying subscribers. At the very least, your membership site system should allow regular recurring payments, e.g. $17.95 per month, upgrades, e.g. graduating to new level with more features, as in from Silver to Gold level, lifetime memberships, converting recurring payments to a final, single, one-time lump sum or switching someone to a paid status while still allowing them site access. Lifetime memberships are a vital component of most recurring income programs. Even if you don't offer or allow it initially, this is a handy option to have up your sleeve when your member has gone through the natural life cycle of a membership site. Yes, a good membership site will keep people happy to pay for years, but in reality, about 2 years is a maximum you can count on before your average member finally outgrows you. Offering a lifetime membership, free or paid, to alumni can keep them engaged with your site, particularly if it has a forum where they can mentor new members, saving you time and money. But no matter what system you set in place, you need to at least consider whether or not to add value to your membership site by including a forum, or making it a forum-based site completely. In our next section, we'll explore the forum option closely, so you can make an informed decision from a position of strength. Forums are so much a part of recurring income programs that it's worth devoting a short but special section to successful forum management. In the highly unlikely event you've never seen a forum in action, this is what one typically looks like. Contents are usually divided into categories. Each category section opens up into an overview of individual posts on single topics. You then select any topic to see an individual post and its responses. You can usually customize colors and limited layouts. This brings us to the big question. When should you include a forum, and why? Forums have their pros and cons. On the plus side, a forum can add value to your membership site. It can save you time by naturally setting up senior members to share their knowledge and experience with junior members, freeing you from sometimes spending hours a day answering posts and questions. A forum also allows you to see what your members are preoccupied with, what they need, where their problem areas lie, how satisfied they are with your material, what you need to fix. These posts can also help you discover which product to create next, the next steps to take, the directions you need to go, tips about resources even you didn't know. We've mentioned how a well-run forum can take much of the heat off you. Personally, as members with more experience typically enjoy providing advice and answering questions for newbies, if you set up your culture in a positive way. You can provide extra incentives for these knowledgeable members by bestowing badges, ratings, and accolades on those who answer the most posts. Or you can invite your most active senior members to your inner circle or accept them as assistant moderators. With the latter, sometimes prestige and authority status alone makes them eager to accept this role. With others, you should consider paying those who save you the most time. The downside? Forums do require guidelines that are strong but not strangling and clear, skillful moderation and interaction. Forum moderation can be outsourced, but remember, your personal expert presence will most likely be a huge draw to this type of recurring income site. Your members will have access to you in a one-on-one setting, so you need to set this up carefully so that you don't become a slave to your forum. Paid or volunteered moderators should be few in number, tactful, impartial, and objective, considered by members as extensions of you speaking with your voice, rewarded by access to you and genuine praise and kudos, especially if you're not paying them. As a moderator, you also need to set the tone and keep members focused on the niche topic, not on personalities or tangents. The need for a forum generally becomes clear when any group is large enough and starts clamoring for one. The best compliment you, as the owner and moderator of a forum, could ever receive. It feels like you can read my mind. Tip: when moderating a forum, don't get too chatty, even if chatty is normally your style. Answer only the question being asked and keep answers closed, i.e., not inviting more questions. Here is a great example of a closed but helpful answer. The plugins I mentioned in the course are the only ones I use. The original question was, what plugins do you personally use? The administrator could have rambled on at length about this plugin and that, but brought the focus back to the course material and also didn't give away tips about plugins covered in future months to those who had not yet reached certain levels, since the forum is open to all members at every level. In other words, this information is strictly Need to know. There are certain basic tools and resources you'll need to budget for and set in place. This section will help you know in advance what you'll likely need. 1. Membership site scripts. You'll need to run a script or plugin to set up your membership site. Currently, 3 most popular systems top the list. Here's the quick comparison. MWI is the only compatible with WordPress, while AMember Pro and EasyMember Pro can be used as standalone scripts. When it comes to the features, MemberWing is best suited for those with a blog-style membership, especially if releasing content daily. AMember Profits suits almost every type of membership site there is, especially compatible with WordPress, Joomla, and vBulletin. EasyMember Pro suits for content management. You'll need to have WordPress installed for MemberWing and PHP 5.2 or higher for a AMember Pro and EasyMember Pro. You'll also need MySQL 5.0 or higher for both, and you'll need to use Unix or Linux hosting or Apache web server on Windows in order to run AMember Pro. Now, let's discuss the pros and cons of each membership script. MemberWing Pros: add online store to sell content to members, autoresponder and shopping cart integration, payment plan customization, one-time payment, recurring payments, unlimited memberships allowed. And here are the cons. Most expensive option: paid upgrades, no source code access. AMember Pros: free installation, affiliate management and tracking, content access control, allows coupons, multiple membership levels allowed, incremental content delivery allowed, full source code customization access, full WordPress integration, integrated help desk, multiple third-party script integration, allows levels of membership, gives members instant account overview, allows free membership option for your members, support and upgrades available after installation for a small fee. And the AMember cons are more expensive than EasyMember Pro, paid upgrades, EasyMember Pro Pros, optional installation upgrades, affiliate management and tracking, content access control, allows coupons, free trials, multiple membership levels allowed, incremental content delivery allowed, multiple autoresponder and shopping cart integration, unlimited site licenses, payment plan customization, one-time payments, recurring payments, easy graphic customization, don't have to have HTML or PHP experience, individual account areas for members, lifetime support and upgrades, mass email option, announce new features, change the old ones, etc. Least expensive. Does not work with these hosts: GoDaddy, Yahoo, 1&1, NetFirm, IX Web Hosting, no source code access. The price from MemberWing goes from $199.95 to $299.95. For an A member, it's $175.95, and for EasyMember Pro, it's $97. MemberWing is the only one with a free trial, but an AMember Pro and EasyMembers Pro offer a 30-day and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Other membership site scripts reaping good feedback that you may also wish to check out include Simple Machines, vBulletin, MemberGate. Which membership site system should I choose? The correct answer depends entirely on your preferences, your skill level, your needs, your web host, your autoresponder, your shopping cart system, if you have one, other third-party scripts or systems you're running, e.g. WordPress, Joomla. Be sure to thoroughly explore not just the features section on each site, but also their frequently asked questions or support sections. These latter locations will quickly alert you to possible conflicts with your own web hosting or content setups, as well as the lack of features or integrations you absolutely need. Question: does your script automatically create members' accounts when they join and also remove their account if they cancel? If you're using PayPal, ClickBank, or ToCheckout, then yes. If you're using Authorize.net, then only the signups are automated. Although most of them don't allow for a free trial, they do offer no questions 30 or 60-day money-back guarantees. But it's better to find out the system you're considering will, or won't, work with your current web host, third-party systems, or subscriber requirements before you install it, not afterwards. 2. Autoresponders, shopping carts, and more. You will definitely need an autoresponder, one that integrates well with your membership site script or plugin. Shopping carts are optional. Most membership site scripts do support PayPal, which you can set up for recurring payments. The industry standard for autoresponders is undoubtedly Aweber, but there are other strong contenders such as MailChimp and GetResponse. No matter which autoresponder you choose, there are certain basic features you should consider a necessity. The lack of any of the following should cause you to instantly weed out and discard an autoresponder. You will need no advertisements appearing unless placed there by you. Free autoresponders often insert competitor or distracting ads in your content, which not only annoys your subscribers, but can cost you money and business. Unlimited lists. You may wish to create new membership sites after your first one becomes a success. You may also wish to graduate subscribed through list, e.g. if they upgrade from your free membership level to Platinum or Pro. Unlimited follow-up messages. Some autoresponders set a cap on the number of follow-up messages you can receive. HTML and text emails. If your site is heavily graphics-based or oriented, you'll want to send HTML emails rather than plain text. However, your subscribers should always have a choice on which they'd rather receive, HTML or text. Unlimited message length and editing. Watch for autoresponders that don't allow editing, or ones that set a minimum length restriction. Personalized messages. You should be able to send messages incorporating personalized data, multiple customizable fields. You may wish or need to add more fields to your autoresponder than the basic name and email address fields. Make sure your autoresponder allows for this. Shopping cart and/or PayPal integration. You need to have a way to A. accept payments, and B. pay your affiliates. Email response tracking. Your autoresponder should allow you to track email campaigns by creating unique URLs, so you can see which messages convert and which don't. A/B split testing. You should be able to easily split test different web forms at least. All that should take is 2 web forms created plus the click of a button. Import and export. I can't emphasize this one enough, since this is the feature people tend to get caught out over the most when starting out. You should be able to import your subscribers from Excel, also export your list. Free customer support. Most reputable autoresponders provide this via frequently asked questions section, self-help section, tutorials, video and text, live chat, 24-hour email response, telephone. Here's a tip. If you are a newbie, choosing one with a live chat option becomes crucial, as it can take days via email if you have to ask new questions based on the answer to your first question. Aweber has the best live help on the planet, integrating automatically with just about any computer setup. Response time is generally instant to within a few seconds. Just be sure that your autoresponder and membership site script or plugin you choose are compatible. Most are nowadays, but some work better together than others, so do check system requirements. Note that a shopping cart is rarely essential when setting up a membership site now that PayPal allows reoccurring payments. But if you already subscribe to a shopping cart, you'll want to make sure it is compatible with the membership site script or a plugin that you are in the process of choosing. 3. Your affiliates. Your membership site script or plugin should allow for affiliate handling and tracking. Specifically, it should allow you to make all members affiliates, set options such as lifetime cookies, make payouts via systems such as PayPal or with checks, offer flexible commissions, edit email templates, track affiliate performance stats, reward your power affiliates. Do factor an affiliate program into your plans, and be sure to provide great resources for your affiliates via a private area of your own site, including graphics, banner ads, buttons, PLR they can customize promoting your membership site or other product, frequently asked questions. Maintaining and nurturing active affiliates will all bring extra money to your table, income that others are making for you. Number 4, outsourcing. If you have the budget for it, outsourcing is something you should definitely weave into your plans, even if only for further down the road. Areas you may wish to consider outsourcing include graphics creation, site design, theme customization, affiliate badges, buttons, ads, graphics, etc. Content creation, posts, lessons, follow emails, email mini courses, etc. Autoresponder setup and management, list maintenance broadcast and follow-up schedule, troubleshooting, etc. Customer service, affiliate management, membership site script installation and maintenance. Focusing on things that A, only you can do, B, directly make you the most money should be a priority. All other tasks can and should be outsourced, anything that doesn't need your personal touch. Where to find great outsourcing contractors? The best way to find good contractors is via personal recommendation. Ask your fellow mastermind forum members. Ask on your social networks. Send private messages to key people you know who already run membership sites. Using a virtual assistant. A virtual assistant can often solve all your outsourcing needs. Just make sure she specializes in the systems you plan to use. For example, don't hire a VA who specializes in MailChimp only if your autoresponder is already Aweber. You may be lucky and find one that is able to perform all the tasks you need. But remember, you won't be her only client. Plus, she may be able to outsource tasks she's not familiar with herself. Before contacting any VA, make a list of the tasks you need performed and ask detailed questions about her expertise in those areas and how she's going to handle areas she's not experienced in. If she doesn't fit your bill, ask her for a recommendation. Most VAs are consummate professionals, only too happy to direct you to the right competitor if they know they don't fit your needs. Interview your candidates carefully, making sure you are the right fit. A great VA should bolster you in your weak areas, making you look good. And always check references. The downside of outsourcing. Those who have outsourced will quickly tell you that there are 2 key areas in which one can run into trouble. Budget, finding the right people, scheduling material from outsourcing at the right time. The previous tips, checking references, going for word-of-mouth recommendations, will help you find the right people. And don't make the mistake of picking contractors exactly like you. They'll likely have all your weaknesses too. Budgeting for outsourcing needn't be a source of stress. If you factor it into your business plan from the start, introducing different outsourced tasks or contractors in easy, planned stages. Tip: break tasks down and group them in order of importance. As for scheduling material for outsourcing, keeping charts and calendars, or timeline-based lists or mind maps can help you avoid getting caught short with your VA's window slipping away as you realize you forgot to have this month's tasks ready for her. Tip: find a VA who will help you plan and organize. Hire a business manager or a project manager if your budget allows. They are well worth the money. You won't do this perfectly at first, but you'll get better at it as you gain experience and confidence. Now that you've got a real feel for all the steps, challenges, components, and rewards in creating recurring income systems, it's time to set up your plan in your new recurring income business. With the information we've just gone through now in your belt, you should feel much more confident and clear as you brainstorm your business into existence. So let's tackle our final section. You may or may not have a clear idea on what sort of residual income to create. The following tips are included to help you eliminate possibilities with hidden drawbacks or alert you to opportunities you may not have considered. Find your niche. If you haven't a clue what type of business to set up, don't despair. Let's do some creative brainstorming. I'm going to write a couple of questions, and you will need to fill in the blanks. Feel free to pause the video until you figure out your answers. So here goes. 1. The 3 things I enjoy doing most in life are. Number 2. My 7 strongest talents are. List 7 things you find easy. List 7 things you find hard. Number 3. I make the most money when I. Number 4. Time flies by when I. Number 5. Time absolutely drags and crawls when I. 6. I love blank. 7. I hate. What do you hate? Not only will this exercise help you narrow down areas to concentrate on and identify your strengths and weaknesses, it will also tip you off as to which areas you might want to outsource as soon as possible. And think of various types of residual programs you yourself subscribe to. Do any of these make you feel, I'd like to do that someday? Because someday could be now. Name your new membership site or newsletter. Here's where you're going to find the single exception to the online site naming rule. 1. Go for branding. You know all that stuff you learned about finding your best keyword and seeing if the .com version of that keyword is available? Well, throw that out the window. When it comes to membership sites, the reverse holds true. You need to create a catchy, brandable name that is easy to spell, easy to say, fun to say. And do say the name out loud. Then give several friends, relatives, and children to read it and say it out loud. You may be horrified to discover that the wonderful name you came up with, the Wetlands Nature Blogger, becomes something else to 80% of those who read it cold turkey. The Wetlands Nature Blogger. Avoid joining words that end and begin with the same letter. It causes visual confusion and makes the name less easy to remember, even if it's easy to say. For example, Helen's Business Services is nice and clear on a business card, but as a domain name, helensbusinessservices.com is going to leave people trying to remember exactly how many S characters are in it. It does help if your membership site name is either A, so catchy that the name sticks in people's brains like an irritating song, or B, providing a big, fat, clear clue on the subject matter. 2. Use power words, if possible, when naming your site. A few common ones are easy, secret, club, exclusive, pro, rich, wealthy, platinum, diamond, golden, lucky. A perfect example of a memorable, strong name employing power words would be Easy Member Pro, and easymemberpro.com is very readable and short as a website domain URL. 3. Try to use a name that is appropriate for every culture. For example, a fag in Britain is commonly a slang term for a cigarette, whereas in North America, it's universally understood as a derogatory term for a homosexual person. Frank's Fags fans would generate either a total lack of response from the target group or some pretty angry letters in the US or Canada if it was meant to be a membership site where smokers could band together and visitors either A, didn't visit simply judged by the name, or B, were looking for something entirely different. In a similar vein, the color white is associated with weddings and innocence in the West. But if you were marketing your site in Japan, calling your wedding resource blog and membership site White Wedding Creator Pro and having white-clad people in your images might backfire by conjuring up strong associations with death, since in Japanese culture, white is the color of death. 4. Consider your demographic. The people you're trying to reach may prove the exceptions to the above rule. Take the example of Bacardi, who deliberately went with black, the color of death, in Western culture, and subliminally death imagery in order to reach a younger, risk-taking, edgy, anti-establishment demographic. When they incorporated images and colors traditionally off-putting to other demographics, sales soared through the roof. You may also find it helpful to instantly pre-qualify and weed out those who wouldn't appreciate your site while attracting those who would be using insider terminology or slang only a particular group would know. Just make sure it doesn't apply to any other group who would be shocked if they entered your site thinking that it was about something else, as in our Frank's Fags fans example above. 5. Make sure it's not taken. You don't want to put a lot of effort into branding, then discover someone else has registered and trademarked your name. Have some fun when brainstorming your site name. Break a few rules if it works with your demographic or the name you come up with is just too irresistible. But do test it out on members of the niche demographic you're trying to reach. Make your plan. Here we are going to provide a handy worksheet. Now is the time to start filling it out. Print out lots of these. You'll likely revise it a few times. My membership site business plan. Mission statement. What my goals are, how I will achieve them. My goal is to do something for someone and create a specific result. And then you'll need to know how you're going to do it, what you're going to provide, what this will do for them. Business goals. You can set up your goals to be short-term, long-term, or maybe more specific like next year. The legalities. Trademark, registered name. Is it going to be a brand? Are there any local laws that might affect it? Taxes. How are you going to track and record expenses? And you'll need to prepare your privacy policy, terms and conditions, and disclaimer. My system. When it comes to the technical details, you'll need to take care of all of the following: scripts and plugins, web host, domain registrar, autoresponder, shopping cart, and others. Outsourcing. When are you going to start outsourcing? Immediately? Later? Are you going to require setup and installation, VA services, customer support, forum moderation, graphic design? My setup costs. And then you're going to have to calculate your costs for all the following: scripts and plugins, web host, domain registrar, autoresponder, shopping cart, graphic design, and other fees. You brainstormed your business and decided on A, the model, B, a name, C, who it's going to serve. As a final check, you've identified what you can bring to it that your customers will prize, what they can't live without but desperately need, how you will position yourself. In other words, 1. Are you already well known enough to simply announce your new membership site or subscription newsletter? 2. Have people actually expressed a clamoring need for it? 3. Do you need a JV partner? 4. Are you quite happy with starting small and encouraging your devotees to spread the words as affiliates? 5. Are you planning to advertise through social media, PPC? 6. Is it going to be free at first with paid levels added as demand grows? Offer both free and paid levels straight away? 7. How many members do you plan to serve? Is it a small, exclusive club? Are you going for quantity? Is it largely self-serving with lots of resources? Or is its strongest selling point one-on-one access to you personally? All of these factors should be addressed while you're still in the planning stage. But finally, we come to actually putting your plan into action. Just do it. Once you're at this stage, the important thing is to set your membership site, forum, or subscription newsletter up. Even if you only have 12 members initially, this is not a bad thing for someone fumbling around completely new. You can play trial and error with them, perhaps offering them a free membership to your paid tiers for being a beta tester. Just take a look at how Google Plus is doing this. Iron out the bugs before your big launch and before contacting super JVs. Your biggest investment is likely to be the $100 to $300 you throw at your membership site plugin or script, but remember, most of these come with at least a 30-day guarantee, some more. If you decide you're just not ready or realize it's not going to fly, you can get your investment back with no fuss, no muss. However, there are several proven things you can do to ensure that your new reoccurring income site or forum does catch on. Be aware that there is going to be a lifetime cycle for any membership site. As old members graduate and exit, or your course finishes, new ones will arrive. With a little timely promotion occasionally, your site income should not fluctuate too much. Remember that offering existing alumni free lifetime memberships can often change their minds and keep them engaged, or at least returning for guest spots. But that doesn't mean you should fatalistically accept exits. Do everything you can to keep your members engaged. Number 1 on the list is 1. Interactivity. Even if you have a self-sustaining forum with active members, interactivity is crucial to a generation rapidly becoming accustomed to experiencing it in every other facet of their lives, especially online. Even TV shows, once the enemy of internet sites, now embrace this interactivity culture by promoting online contests, websites, downloadable coupons, product shops, and fun quizzes. Number 2, keep it on site and keep it fresh. Interactivity is the difference between a dead site where members download resources once and never come back. If you have a new blogging calendar every month filled with specific high-value, well-researched current topics for your super blogger membership, you will retain members much better than if you provide a simple blank calendar they can download once and reuse to their heart's content. 3. New content. Okay, so this is virtually the same as point number 2 above, but it's important enough to mention and reinforce separately anyway. And never fall into the trap of providing new content for new content's sake. Always make sure your fresh content is cutting edge, original, fresh, entertaining, powerful, and valuable. Number 4, timing. Don't be afraid to test your theories either. Ask people, Provide extra content at new intervals and see what sort of response results you get. 5. Consistency. Here's a secret you may not yet have discovered. People are creatures of habit, not just emotionally, but neurologically. As people experience things, neural pathways are created in the brain. If an experience is repeated, the brain doesn't make a new pathway, it simply finds and tramples along easily on the first path. And after several times repeating this, you've got a strong, unbreakable habit. What this translates to, in terms of your membership site, forum, or subscription newsletter, is making sure things follow familiar formats. Well-worn neural pathways also make things feel easier for people, especially when it comes to layouts, categories, departments in a newsletter, quiz or poll formats, knowing what they can count on. 6. Value. Okay, so we can simply repeat the list in point number 3 here, but this too is well worth reinforcing. And we're going to add one more value component. Keep them eager for what's coming next. A daily lesson format is ideal for this. It not only reinforces those neural pathways and habits we talked about, but it provides easily digested small chunks of new information that you have to wait till the next day to access. Waiting till the next day keeps the anticipation fresh in your subscriber's mind, whereas if you make her wait a month or even a week, she will most likely forget all about your lessons. Keep these 6 principles in mind, and you'll be setting yourself up for a strong start and delighted responses from your participants. But don't stop there once it's up and successfully running. Assess your recurring income site and see where you can make extra money from it. Here are some suggestions. 1. Add affiliate marketing for yourself. Sell your competitors and related niche peers products as an affiliate. 2. Sell ad space. This strategy is especially well suited to subscription newsletters and blog-type membership sites, particularly if you place the ad in the free portion of a tiered program. Offer special rates for repeating ads. 3. Make sure you're not going to annoy your subscribers by featuring ads. The simplest way is to offer your subscribers these ad spots if your forum is big enough. They should have a high response rate since they're already tapped into their biggest demographic, other members. 4. Create automatic content providers, trained by you. If ads don't feel right for you, offer member services as a free option under a member special offers or member services section. 5. Create seasonal promotions. Take full advantage of holidays to supplement your regular sales. Create a Christmas membership special where a person can join and bring along another member for free. Limit this to a set number with a set time limit. Create special seasonal products for your members and allow them a special price. Give seasonal discounts. Be creative. 6. Ask your subscribers. Send them simple short radio button surveys as part of your customer service. Ask them what they need or want, what they most enjoy about your site. You don't have to put them in a critical headspace by asking what they dislike. Ask what they enjoy, and you'll quickly get told what isn't working. 7. Add a new tier. Once your site is running smoothly, use member feedback to see if a new tier or new site is needed. If the answer is yes, go ahead and create one. 8. Invest. Once you start making money, commit a set percentage of all future profits to an investment fund. Talk to your accountant or bank manager. That way, even your profits will be bringing in income in the form of interest. Keep looking around for opportunities to add even more residual income. After all, once you've got one site successfully running, you'll get the next one started in no time.